How do scientific beliefs challenge superstitions? Imagine a world where every belief you hold is tested by experiments and evidence. That is how scientific beliefs challenge superstitions and change how society views the unknown. Superstitions often come from old stories, traditions, or misunderstandings about cause and effect. For example, people might think breaking a mirror brings 7 years of bad luck, or that carrying a rabbit's foot can bring good fortune. These ideas are based on coincidence or tradition, not facts. Science, however, uses careful observation and experiments to find out what really causes events. One way science challenges superstitions is by showing that many beliefs are based on mistaken ideas about cause and effect. For example, someone might believe wearing a certain shirt makes their favorite team win. But science shows that winning depends on many factors like skill, strategy, and luck, not what shirt someone wears. Scientists test these ideas by setting up controlled experiments where they change one thing at a time to see what actually causes the result. This helps separate real causes from just random chance. Another way science challenges superstitions is through understanding how behaviors become superstitious. Behavioral psychologists like B.F. Skinner studied how animals and people develop superstitions. They found that if someone gets a reward after doing something random, they might believe that their action caused the reward. For example, a baseball player might wear a lucky hat because they won a game while wearing it, even though the hat had nothing to do with the outcome. This shows that superstitions can come from accidental reinforcement, not real cause and effect. Science also helps us think more critically. Humans have two ways of thinking: quick, emotional reactions and slower, logical reasoning. Sometimes we act on superstitions because they make us feel better or safe. Science encourages us to question these feelings and look for evidence. When we do, we often find that superstitions are just stories we tell ourselves, not facts. From an evolutionary point of view, some superstitions might have helped early humans avoid danger, like staying away from certain animals. But today, science can tell us which behaviors are truly helpful and which are based on false beliefs. For example, knowing that washing hands reduces disease is based on scientific evidence, not superstition. In everyday life, scientific beliefs help us make smarter choices. Instead of relying on rituals or lucky charms, we use facts and experiments to understand the world. This shift helps us stay safe, healthy, and informed. It also encourages us to question old beliefs and replace them with real knowledge. So, in the end, scientific beliefs challenge superstitions by showing what is really true. They help us see the difference between coincidence and cause, and they push us to think carefully about why things happen. This process makes society more rational and less driven by unfounded fears or myths.